All right, this is basically going to show you how to get images from google.com and use those online that are not copyrighted. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to google.com. And today we are going to look for, let's just say we're looking for, it's something about puppies. So we're going to look for puppies. So first thing we're going to do is go to images, right? So images will allow you to do a couple different things. It's going to pull up all the images that have somewhat of a puppy in there. And obviously, there are a lot of them. Now, when you go to tools, it allows you to do a lot of cool things. So we talked earlier about the size. If you don't want to, if you know you need a large size, you can hit large, medium, larger than. And then it'll sort out all the small pictures. So let's say we want just large, we don't want any small pictures. We need to make this for a billboard or something. So now all these pictures here are going to be huge. And if you hold over, you'll see that it's 1200 by 800 see, so you can see the size. So that helps you determine, because if it's something that you need 2000 by 2000, none of these are going to work. So you do color. I've never really messed with any of those, but more importantly, usage rights. So labeled for reuse with modifications mean I'm going to click this. All these images here, I can take and I can put hats on them all if I want. I can turn their color. They're basically labeled for reuse with modification, means I can use it for whatever. Wikipedia is good for that. You'll see this Flickr. So there's a lot of, so all these pictures I can use on Facebook, whatever I want, and edit however I want. There are scenarios where you can just use labeled for reuse, which means I can use them, but I'm not going to modify them. Yes. Labeled for non-commercial reuse with modification means I can use those, but I'm not allowed to use them in a logo or an ad or anything like that.
Okay.
Labeled for non-commercial reuse would just be, isn't that hold on, label? Okay, so non-commercial reuse, that's with modifications is reuse. So basically, like, if I'm a charity, I can use these because I'm not making money off it and edit. This ones are not. So notice most of these were all the same, because these ones are all coming from like Flickr.com and Wikipedia pretty much allow you to use them, right? Okay. Now, this is based off of what the website is saying, and they kind of automatically generate. There could be some scenarios where, like, somebody didn't label it correctly on their website. It is a copyright image, we're not dealing with, like, a lot of times if you got a cease and desist, they'll just say, turn it off or whatever, or take it down. But that's how you would do it. And then you could just click on it. The main thing is when you click on it, you have to make sure it loads. So when you click on it, see that little dark line at the very bottom right over here? That means it's not loaded yet. If you copy it prior to that, it will not get you